Hello, my fire signs. So 29th of June, week of 29th of June. This is a collective reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And let's see what's in store for you this week. I know last week I seem to recall it was a very earthy kind of week for you. Um, Can't remember what cards actually pulled for you though. We've got quite a fiery week for you this week. Ooh, okay. So there is there's some sort of feelings of you're sort of approaching the end of a cycle here. And it's you've worked really, really, really hard and it's been challenging. And throughout all of that, you've often felt quite protective of things and maybe a little bit alone in that journey. But it seems like you've recognized that and you're now moving forwards from this kind of realizing what you've done, realizing how amazing it is and really kind of through some challenges, you've really got to understand your worth. You've gotten to understand that you have a lot of value in the world, right? And it's about more than what you can just produce. So that's really good for you. But it's sort of been you've learned all of this through some tough lessons. Like I think these are coming up for you a little bit now. There's been some really tough lessons that you've had to learn, and it's really felt kind of unfair. It's felt it's felt really unfair. And again, like I talked about the isolation with the last card, right? That you have experienced. It's kind of like this is you're coming out of this, you're moving out of this. But that feeling that it's not been fair. So you've had to sort of really, go deep within there to figure out how you can move through that. And I think the impact that all of this has had, all the stress, is that it has quite affected um, it's affected your relationships with those around you, because you've been so focused on the other things that you've not really invested as much time and energy as you would have liked, but that you recognize that and you're starting to invest more in that space now. You're actually, wanting to invest more in that space. And then I love this one to kind of finish off for you. It's a very intuitive card, just that you're in touch with your emotional self. You've also got, you are cultivating the area around you. You're cultivating your life, your world, and basically anything that you sort of choose to nourish in your life is going to grow. And also, you're keeping that connection there with your emotions because I think from all this stuff that has had you feeling a little bit disconnected recently, you're really realizing that, and you're making a lot of effort right now to move through that and to be as in touch with yourself and your environment and those around you as possible. Um, I think maybe somebody's called you out for not being very present and stuff like that. And then this is just talking about the efforts that you're putting into being present. And it's also kind of a wish card, right? It's that sort of what you wish for you can get essentially, right? Like your dreams kind of coming true. And that's through the way that that's going to happen is by you actually going inward and really getting in touch with yourself and just remembering who you are at heart. And that's kind of where you're at this week. Okay. So again, it does feel like yes, there's been challenges, but you're moving through all of that by getting in touch with yourself and actually figuring out who you are and what you want and really paying attention to your intuition. Like if you're getting kind of like, your spidey senses are tingling, trust it. Yeah. And I'm also going to pull a dragon oracle card. I was feeling the dragons today, so I'm going to pull you. Oh, okay, this one wanted to jump out here. So it's It's a water dragon and it helps you flow easily around obstacles. So, light and love are flowing, develop your psychic abilities, which connects with this one, which is about intuition, and go with the flow. So yeah, these two are very connected, in that sense. And yeah, so you can be flexible right now and move through things that maybe have held you back in the past by really just getting in touch with yourself. So, yeah, if this resonated, like, subscribe, follow, drop a comment if you want, and I will see you back next week for more weekly tarot.